Yo, what is going on, Count Life? It's your boy Lost Soul, man, and we are fixing to do a top five on motherfucking World War II. Now, this is after the second weekend of the beta. So, your boy waited, man. Like I said, I'm not gonna be out here telling y'all, the game is great, the game is this, the game is that before I play the game. So I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts after the beta. You know what I mean? And let y'all decide for yourself. You know what I mean? Uh, Now, what I want to talk about first off, number five on my motherfucking list, and these are gonna be top five things that I like, and also top five things that I dislike, and most of them roll in together. Uh, Number five is gonna be the innovation of Sledgehammer. Okay, uh, now Sledgehammer brought us things before that we liked and we didn't like. They brought us the advanced movement and advanced warfare. Now, I didn't play the game, but everybody said it was too much. But you got to stop and think. They broke ground in first team to do that. So, props to them. They also brought us supply drops. Some people like it, brings them more content, so props to them. Also, that's the number five thing that I don't like, the innovation. Now, I don't like how they went and did the whole pick 10 system and took it away. Um, it's it's cool, but it's kind of confusing. You know what I mean? Which we'll adjust to it, and that's not a big thing. Uh, I also don't like the way they did the home screen and everything else. It's a little weird, you know what I mean? But it's something that they did, something that's a little different. So that's my top five, man. I love their innovation, but also sometimes their innovation goes a little left field, man, into some stuff that a lot of us don't care for and don't understand. Now, number four thing, man, that I like about this game, man, is the air. I like the air that it was brought to, the old school feel and stuff like that of Call of Duty, and that is also where I think they fucked up. Um, I think they went back too far. So them are my number four. I like the air, great air, fucking, historically and everything else, great air. But I do believe they went a little too far. As you can see, I went a little too far by shooting that man in the head through the wall. But yeah, man. So I think they went a little too far, going from being in fucking space and being, these machines and everything else that we were, now to going back to fucking great great grandpa. You know what I mean? And and that's a little too far in my opinion. I think they would have been better off served with going to a modern time from that. And also, I think that the movement system, us going from boost jumping and wall running to now they done took out the power slide. The manling ain't that great. Um, but we don't have the boost jumping, so what I mean, that all is a good and a bad. Now, number three, man, would be the score streaks. And I know y'all are gonna say, why is he saying score streaks? Because the score streaks suck. But you can't tell me, man, that the way the score streaks look aren't fucking dope, man. That glide bomb coming out of the fucking bottom of the plane, man, and just coming down on the fucking map, and you can just see the bomb coming down. That looks dope, man. The other airstrike where you fucking get in that plane and fucking charge down towards the map, and you're just pop, 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 pop. That shit is fucking wicked, bro. Now, the number three reason why I don't like this game is the score streaks. They look awesome, but they are ineffective as fuck. That glide bomb for one is too hard to control. Um, the one where your plane comes in diving down that I was just talking about is comes in too fast. It just comes in too fast. And I also think they could have made the other planes be shooting at people as you're shooting at people. But like I said, man, number three, the reason I liked it, the fuck they look awesome. The care package when it comes in and it's fucking parachuting down and shit, man, that's fucking dope. The fucking paratroopers coming down, fucking parachuting in, looks fucking dope, man. Just look up at the sky when that shit's coming in, man. You know what I mean? And those visuals are just fucking awesome. But they're ineffective as fuck, even though they did buff the paratroopers a bit. Now, my number two reason of I like this game is the sounds of the game. Um, it sounds awesome, man. Whenever you hit somebody with a grenade or something like that, and the character, what I mean, is dying and he's screaming and in pain, and what I mean, and the sounds of the guns, they actually sound real. They don't sound like pew 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 and shit like that, man. Uh, Even the reloading of some of the guns, man, sounds excellent. Uh, just different shit. You chamber your gun, you know what I mean? It sounds fucking great. Now, number two reason of why I don't like this game. Um, I think the footsteps and stuff like that are there, but they're overpowered by everything else going on in the game. There's certain maps where like they got the cannons and shit like that, man, that are going off, and that overpowers the sound of the game. That has nothing to do with what's going on because those cannons aren't even killing nobody; they just shooting. Um, like the bombs and stuff, whenever they do come in, I believe are a little loud and a little extravagant with the noise. But like I said, that's the number two reason why I fuck with this game is for the sound. Now, the number one reason why I fuck with this game and Sledgehammer has my money is the looks, man. The looks, this game is gritty, it's grimy, it's war. Uh, these maps, the way they're designed and the way they look are fucking pretty dope, man. You know what I mean? Like you can look at this bomb right there coming in, and the whole place was on fire whenever it hit. Um, some of the maps, the walls are torn down. Like bombs have hit them before. They're still on fire. It just the looks of this shit is amazing, and it's not the gritty and grimy of like Modern Warfare Remastered, where you can't even see anybody because you can see the other team. You know what I mean? You can see the other people. Uh, you can pick your people off and everything else. So I think that is all great. Now, the looks of the maps that I don't like as my number one dislike would be the way these maps are designed. Um, I think of myself as a one of the top campers on Call of Duty, man. As a fucking elitist, right up there with Sake Mad Raj and Jordy Jordan, Wings of Redemption. You know what I mean? Some of the other guys. Uh, I would like to think of myself as a great camper. Um, this game is not designed for campers as much as people want to cry and complain it is. What it's set up for is head glitchers and trade killing. And although I like the looks of the maps, the way they're designed and stuff like that is not all that great, man. You got too many ins and outs on each map. And I think that's set up for the pace of the game because they knew we was going boots on the ground. So they wanted to keep the pace of the game up to par with the past couple Call of Duties, you know what I mean? Um, which is good and bad. But like I said, man, this game is not set up for tactical play. It's set up for trade killing. So, you're going to see a lot of your games where you're going, 20 and 10, shit like that. Like on this game here, man, I had a pretty good game. I went 20 and 5, I think. And I was, pretty pleased with the game, but there should have been a lot of those kills where the guys shouldn't even have been there and able to kill me. But that's my thoughts, man. That's the top five from Lost Soul Gaming, man. And if this was Thunder, it'd be like top five to a million. But We're Lost Souls, so we're top 5 to 3K, people. I'm out of here. Keep those campfires burning. Peace. Count life.